first time we've ever done this.
It's live.
Okay.
Hello. Can't.
What is technology?
I don't know what technology is. There we go. Should be good. Do you hear me, Sam? Okay, great. Oh, hi. I'm just getting everything set up so you guys can chill for a couple minutes.
Oh, I'm here. Hooray. Hello.
Hi.
Yeah.
Finally.
Here, let me turn my volume down. Because it seems like there's a little echo. Microphone, come over here. I apologize for looking like a sweaty hot mess. Woo! Hello. Let's see. Oh, Natalie's here. Hello. Oh, and a beautiful Meghan.
Woohoo. Nope, that was the wrong direction. I don't understand how mirrors work. How? Trying to just center it.
Other way.
This way.
Other way. Yeah, perfect. Stop. Yeah, that's good.
Good enough. Wait. Okay. Hello.
Oh, gosh.
Are you ready for all of this craziness?
Woohoo!
So, we are going to show you guys a whole big, just go through everything that we have available for on the store clothing wise that we have up on the site. If you guys have followed us at any point, you will know that we hardly have anything on our online store, like ever. And then, of course, everything shut down. So we finally had the time to actually put everything on the shop. Yep. And one of the things that we never really get to talk about is like who makes what. Because Rachel and I, for those who don't know, Rachel lives in Virginia. I live in Maryland. We live in completely different states and we run the business together, just far apart. So the last couple of years, what's been going on is I'll hand her a bunch of fabric, and sometimes I hand her already cut out pieces, and sometimes I just hand her random fabric and let her do whatever she feels like doing with said stuff.
Yep.
So we're going to go through those creations.
This year, because of COVID and shutdown and everything, I decided I'm just going to work all the time on sewing for this.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So we both have always had like regular jobs, like our day jobs, and then we've done this on the side. So this is going to show you guys a bit of what we each do, and that way we can talk to you about each of the pieces. And then, of course, I know a lot of you are here for like the big announcement, so that'll be right at the end when we get through this. But wow, I had no clue we had this much clothes in the house until I hauled it upstairs from the
Well,
basement.
I just kept bringing you some. I'm like, oh, I got 6 more. I got like 9 this time, and you were making stuff, and
Yeah. So, oh my gosh. It's been really crazy, and it's just nice to kind of like go through everything we have on the shop. So I think what I'm gonna do, Rachel, if you want, I'm gonna start with your pieces, and I'm
okay,
gonna
yeah,
hold
sure.
them up, and we're gonna talk about them.
Yeah.
So,
So
are
most
you
of the
ready?
I'm super ready. Yeah. Most of the pieces that I worked on were like of classic of nature because I like grandma florals, and I said, "Hey Michelle, give me all your grandma florals."
I guess I should say too, like a couple years ago, I found a bunch of fabrics in Japan that were on like super sale. So I would buy like a random 2 to 3 yards of whatever I could get just because it was so cheap. And I did that over several years and accumulated a ton of fabric without really realizing it. Oops. Um, so some of these pieces, a lot of the times, if you see these things online and you say, "Oh, I wish I could get this in my size," we're very sorry, but like we bought the fabric years ago. We may have only been able to get 2.5 yards, so it's the size that it is. That's just how it is. I'm sorry. We wish we could, make things custom, every single thing custom for you guys, but we can't always. And so that's kind of what a lot of what we have in stock right now is just from me quarter buying fabric and then pushing it on Rachel and being like, here you go. Have fun.
Yeah, and I tried to make more size 2s than size 1s because it generally fits a wider range of people. But, you trade off, and sometimes you can't always fit all of them in there. Oh, I mentioned that one.
We have the Mahogany Gilded Atlas JSK, and this is a pretty old piece for us. This is not something that is relatively new. This is on sale on the site as a size 1. It is a partial shirring jumper skirt, so it does have the corset lacing. It does have a zipper, which is a little rare for us these days. Some of the fun features are the gold metallic lace. I don't know if the lighting's really too insane right
Can
here,
you
but
get it
it's
even closer? There you go. There you go. Get it real close.
you can see that the fabric is actually a print of metallic gold. And we also have the made to order up on the site for the black and gold and the black and silver. But the mahogany colorway, I actually cut out, like, I don't even know,
You
7
cut me
dresses.
like 7 or 9 dresses all in size 1.
Yeah, so I'm very sorry about the fact that they're already cut into size 1s, but this is one of them.
You gave those
There's
to me,
also,
what, like 4 years ago before I had my daughter.
yeah, I did. I handed off Rachel a whole bunch of cut dresses while she was pregnant, and then child
then-
happened, and then being a mom happened, and yeah. Oh, Brady, I'm gonna hand this one off. Is there anything you wanted to say about the Gilded Atlas series?
Oh, I just think it's super elegant, and I know we've had it kind of kicking around for a long time. We had it in ivory and gold, as well as the black and gold and the black and silver, and then this mahogany. But I don't know, it's just nice and elegant.
I really enjoyed that collection, and sadly, of course, that fabric's been discontinued, and it was discontinued several years ago, so it's like extra not going to be findable.
Oh,
So
yay! I'm glad you enjoy it.
Here we have another 2 pieces. We have a jumper skirt, and here is Megan coming over with the skirt. And these are the Gray Lace Garden JSK and skirt. and they feature a very pretty, I'm going to bring this up to the camera,
Yes,
a
please bring
very
it up.
pretty lacy rose detail in
With
the
like,
fabric.
is it French writing?
I believe so, though it's a cursive that is difficult to read. It's just old handwriting.
I have
Right.
absolutely no clue what this says. I think this says either 141 or 1LEI.
I see an 1811.
This might, no, see, that's what I was reading, but it looks like 1181. And I also see the word geometric, S
Yeah.
something.
In any case, that was one of the, we only bought enough for 2 skirts, and so I decided to make a solid jumper bodice to go with it.
Yeah.
Because I don't even think you gave me enough for another waistband to make 2 skirts.
Oh, yeah, I don't think I did. And it does have this cute little metallic button on the back, and it is a full back shirred piece in a size 2. And that's another thing I wanted to mention for our sizing. Last year we made both our size 1s and our size 2 slightly bigger. So the older pieces are a little bit smaller, whereas all the new ones going forward are a little bigger than they used to be.
And is this a new piece or an old piece, Michelle?
This says that it's cut out to an old piece, but it might be a new piece. Rachel, do you know?
I might have used my old pattern.
Okay.
You know,
I know I gave Rachel the updated pattern at some point in the summer. This piece does say the bust is 36 to 48 and the waist is 32.
I think what I may have done was go online and rip the size from another listing.
That's kind of what I was thinking. I definitely think this has the larger sizing, so I'll go back and check on that one. But I know the Pride runway pieces that we did will be the older, slightly smaller size. So those two are very lovely. Cute.
Yep. And the skirt's kind of like a 1.5. It's not quite as big as the size 2.
The skirt goes from 32 inches in the waist to 40 inches in the waist.
Yep. Lovely. And it also has a little button and a side zipper. Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh. Because I'm the zipper putter-inner.
Yeah. And it has this really pretty rose lace on the hem.
I do, yeah. I do love the rose lace.
Our next Rachel piece is the box chocolate bustle skirt.
That's a good skirt.
You will get to see the fun part of the skirt, which is, of course,
real washed out.
A little bit?
Oh yeah, it's just tiers of solid fabric ruffles. And cute chocolates.
I really like the metallic details in this print.
Yeah, I don't know if we can show it off in the camera. Oops, I just kicked it.
Yeah, there's like
it does not show up.
Is gold. It's metallic gold, and so is this writing on this darker piece of chocolate. It just says chocolate.
Yeah, I don't think we'll be able to get that to show up over camera, but it's very cute details.
Yes, it really catches the light in here. It's sad that it doesn't show up on the camera.
And then it also has cute floral lace on the bottom. Woohoo.
Yeah, that chocolate fabric's super cute. We had masks in it too, but I think they may have all sold. I don't think that we have any more. I cut out those bustle skirts specifically so that I could get more masks out of that fabric.
Okay, here, take this one.
Thank you. Yeah, the bustle turned out really cute on that chocolate skirt. And speaking of bustles, the next piece.
So these are the Cupid's Greeting JSK and skirt. I believe this skirt is a regular skirt. Oh no, it has a bustle as well.
It has a whole big lace bustle on the back.
It has a lace bustle. Yeah, we used the I used the super deep lace and did a couple rows of that. It's real pretty.
And then I'll see if I can get the front bustle to kind of show up in the camera. It might not because it's black. So
The contrast of the black and the light. And this
yeah,
one,
it's just kind of like,
this one you have completed in a size 1, and I have materials cut out for a size 2 at my house. So both are available in this one.
It has some really cute little poems on it too, like this one that says, "Today I crown thee Queen of Hearts, Director of sweet Cupid's arts, proud monarch of love's royal throne, who in my heart doth reign alone."
I believe I wrote the poem into the listing on the site. So if you're curious, you can go and read it on the listing for the dress.
Did you get both of them?
Yes.
yeah,
Oh,
there's
no,
a couple different poems on here.
I got that
there's
one that
also
you just read.
Yeah, there's "My heart is drawn to you, my little steed is fine, and when I reach you, please, to be my Valentine."
Oh, no, I
Very
didn't know
cute.
that one.
The little steed is a Cupid who's pulling like a little cart. Let me see if I can get him in the.
Yeah, these Cupids all have like little Valentine cards and goofy stuff.
Mhm.
One of the things that I really enjoyed about this print is that normally when you get these little Cupid babies, they're naked, and none of them are naked. Some of them are naked, but they have their bits covered with flowers and stuff for anyone who may be concerned about wearing naked babies on their body.
Oh, goodness.
And for our next piece, we have the Evergreen Rose Garden JSK. And this one features a lace front bustle that I'm going to bring up to the camera here so you guys can see all of the fine, lovely ruffles of lace. We have various floral laces.
Mm-hmm. The
And
fun
then
thing about this one is that thick one that goes around the whole bottom.
Yes.
And then up the shoulder straps.
Yes. So we will show that as well. It has these two cute little bows and then that beautiful rose lace. And this is a size 1. It is a partial shirring back with corset lacing and a side zipper.
Yeah, that was unfortunately one of the ones that was cut out small a long time ago, I think.
Yeah, it was cut out small a long time ago. And I know when I got this fabric, there wasn't very much I could get, but I dug the colorway. I know it's not a color that everyone would maybe look the best in, but I think for the right person, this would be a really pretty addition to the closet. Okay, we have the Floral Damask JSK.
Yep, that one was pretty sweet and simple. I didn't have enough to make a waistband for a skirt or a bodice. So solid bodice with some little tiny scallop lace in the bust seam, and then just some black floral lace on the bottom. Nice and simple. You could pair with a lot of different blouses or tops on top. A jacket would look probably pretty nice over this, like a EGA jacket. Or just cover yourself in rosettes. I don't know.
This is a size 2 jumper skirt. It has full back shirring and cute little metallic gray buttons, kind of a gunmetal color.
I like that the pattern on this one is knitted. I feel like a lot of times when you see patterns like this, it's woven in, and sometimes it can get really shiny. But this has a really nice texture to it. It's flat printed, but still has a nice textural look.
It's a cotton print of a jacquard instead of an actual jacquard, which honestly also makes the dress so much more lightweight. And I feel like would be a lot easier to wear, and then you're not forced to wear it in winter. Also, we didn't make the bodice velvet. I feel like it's such a good combo to do velvet with a jacquard, but then it's so heavy.
Right, but at least the fabric is, deep enough that it can kind of pass in place of velvet.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Here's another one.
Now we have the Grey Gardens JSK. And as I was tagging this one earlier today, I was wondering if you were making a Grey Gardens reference.
I don't know what that means.
That's okay. I kind of thought like you wouldn't know what Grey Gardens was. So
No.
I kind of tagged it and was like,
It's kind of a green-gray color. You know, it's flowers.
It's floral. You know, this is one of those florals that I bought and was labeled black and then came in kind of like a greener charcoal, but I think it's still pretty.
Yeah, it's definitely pretty. And now that was one of the ones that I was debating whether or not to put black or ivory with, because it could kind of go either way.
I think the black looks really nice.
Yeah, I think you chose well doing the black instead of the ivory. I think it definitely suits it more. This also is a size 2. It has a fully shirred back and the same metallic gunmetal buttons that we just showed you in the last one. And then just to give you a little close-up of the lace, it's this little dot lace, not the rose lace, also very fun and fancy.
I think the dot lace is what's on the bottom of the ice cream shop's dresses, but in white.
You're right. Right. So these two are also older dresses. These are the Old World JSKs, and I'm holding antique leather, and Megan is holding parchment. And since they are older, they are the old size 2 since they were cut out a long time ago, which again is the bust is 36 to 44, waist is 32 to 44. Did I say 36 to 44? I meant 36 to 48 for the bust. I misspoke. Both of them, of course, feature the lovely lace bustle that I'm going to bring up here so you can see all of that beautiful floral lace. So many layers.
Yeah, there's so much lace on these front bustles dresses. Just so many layers of lace.
And then not only do you have the rose with scallop lace, but we also have a ribbon of a cream satin ribbon through this other floral lace.
Uh-oh. I think you might have frozen.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I think you're right. Where'd it go?
Uh-oh. Oh, no. Are we all frozen?
I don't know.
Nope, just you. Oh no, sad.
How do I get it to...
Thank you, Natalie. Yeah, I know. I'm not frozen. I don't know why Michelle's frozen, but I have nothing to show you because I keep giving her all the dresses that I finished.
Can we exit up and enter back? Is that an option?
I don't know. I have no clue.
Oh, hi. I'm here all alone, just me. This is slightly unfortunate. Are we? We're still streaming. Cool. Hello, everyone. Michelle's not here. The bits I got in the mail aren't that exciting. Oh, you're back.
We're back. Woo! Sorry, I was trying to figure out how to refresh, and it was difficult.
Yeah.
I feel like we should finish showing off the little details in this. It has the ribbon through the lace all along the straps, these cute little bows, this beautiful floral lace at the top. And then these prints also have a little bit of gold metallic running through the print that you can.
Yep. I think you can see the gold metallic just a little bit on the close-up stock photos on the website.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, this one is in French. It says things like Map Monde de Nouvelle. And I'm not going to try to read the rest, but it looks like this map is from 1744.
This part says America.
Yes, Michelle.
That was one of those prints that while making it, you pick out the weirdest things.
This is like very bizarre. It says America, Anna Domini, 1492, A. Chiningfiga, Ro Columba, Mimini Royus Cafti. I have no clue. You can see it, but that's what it says.
I'm gonna record just that section of this screen and put it up.
So some of this might be that the way letters were written were different.
Oh, that's true.
But it also might be like Latin shorthand.
I just want to point out, because I just found it, but this is the print that had words in it such as, if you can see, right?
Here, I'll hold this part.
Right here.
I get all the way touching the screen.
It says anus.
It does. It says anus.
There you go.
I don't think you can say that on YouTube.
Yes, you can.
Too bad. It's already happened.
We're not monetized yet. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
So, those are all of the Rachel pieces that I have. Rachel, is there anything you would like to say about yourself now? Okay.
Floral. I'm here to be your sewing mad woman with this new guy. So let me just destroy all of your ice cream shop pieces into beauty. Not destroy them for real.
This is very true. Rachel has always been the steamroller of the two of us. So now we're getting into the stuff that Crazy Me has designed, and Rachel may or may not have
sometimes I have a little bit of a sprinkling, like, oh, you should do a whatever on that one.
Yeah. So we're going to start with the oldest one first. This wonderful little cute black dress has a velvet top and a chiffon bottom. There's 2 tiers to it. There's a little ruffle. There's a little braid sewn right here on this tier, right there. Velvet. It has a little bit of lace at the top. This was from the Katsucon runway that was all black. So
yep.
Definitely one of the older guys. And it's actually on sale on the site for $144, down from $180. And I know one of the reasons.
Isn't it incredibly small?
It is incredibly small. The bust is 32 to 38, and it's kind of cut like a little rectangle because it is so high-waisted. I mean, it's an under-bust dress, so the waist is the same exact measurement as the bust. But it looks really good for anyone who wants a little tiny bodice. It's very much that gothic cut of, here's a little baby doll dress.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very nice, like, floaty material.
Oh, yeah. I always enjoy looking at it.
I know a bunch of people have tried it on, and it just doesn't work out for them. You kind of have to be a really petite person. So.
Gotta stop making dresses just for yourself, Michelle.
I know. The next 2 older pieces, we have the Halloween sweetie dresses, which are in the purple color that we called poison goo and the orange color that we called candy corn. And both of these feature a fun little drippy design on the bodice. You can see here.
Little batties.
And then on the back, there's a surprise bustle that goes in the center. And
Is that a lace bustle?
It's a soft like dot tool, I think.
Yeah, it's a dot tool. I don't know if this is gonna show up at all. Let me see if I can just pick up the dot tool. You can see there is a dot tool with little star lace on the end. And so the entire bustle is made up of that. And all of these are the old size 2 measurements, not the new size 2 measurements. But they also
Natalie
just have
says she'd like to see more scallops on bodices in the future.
Oh, well, we can make that happen. Although we are kind of a little burnt out on scallops, but you know, now we're scallop masters, so I suppose we can just continue adding scallops to anything.
The one thing I want to say about scallops is that my new sewing machine, because it's all foot controlled, I keep accidentally end tacking with my foot instead of just turning my needle at the scallop point.
So now we're going to get into last year's Pride line. And we've sold a bunch of the different Pride line dresses, but these are the ones that we have left in order. We start with this pink one that is named the Charming Cherry JSK. And we also have fabric to make this in a dark kind of denim blue color, which is also super cute. It's just I took all of the made to order options off the site because we are super busy making your ice cream dresses.
I think I put that one together. I remember staring at it a lot.
Yeah, I remember not staring at it a lot. So, but Rachel did a super great job, of course. We have this cute little ribbon through lace at the top, along with some really cute white eyelet lace.
Can you move that a little bit closer? There you go. There.
And then all down the skirt, you have the same pink through lace. And this is actually the lace I've been using on a lot of our face masks.
It's a very cute one.
And then bring it down to the bottom.
Yeah, that eyelet was nice. It kind of gave that almost like country feel, but it's still like nice.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a good quality eyelet. I am super happy with it. I have a bunch of it too.
And this is a more heavyweight. This is a more heavyweight fabric. It has a nice weight to it.
Yeah, this is what that is translated by Google as ox cotton.
Yeah, it's not quite a denim, but it's definitely heavier than a quilting cotton.
This next one is also made from that ox cotton. I know Megan just said, I don't know what sound an ox makes. What sounds do oxes make? Oh no.
Sorry. That's my fault. I'm sorry. I was trying to move the dress.
No, she was making an ox noise.
Oh.
I mean, we did get the camera did move, but this red is called Rose Label JSK, and it has some very cute ribbon and lace details at the bottom all the way around. And also a lot of lace details in the front. And some cute lace in the sleeve area.
That was the fun thing about the Pride Runway is that you just got so many different kinds of lace to just chuck at clothes. It was fun to just throw lace on in all various types.
Well, you know, one of the things that happened when I was going for sourcing the fabric for the Pride Runway, some of them came out of the fabrics that, like I said, I bought from Japan that were like cheaper. And so what ended up happening is I just went through our lace contacts and I was just like, what's cute? And then bought a lot of everything.
Well, it worked.
This also has a little bow that is sewn on the center with a little bit of lace on the end.
And this one's a nice heavyweight fabric too.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people have been looking for stuff that's in that heavier cotton.
And
So
everything
this actually
from the
has
Pride line was made in a size 2 or old size 2.
Yeah, the whole Pride runway was made in the old size 2. Very cute. I like this one a lot. Orange.
Orange dots.
So this one is called Retro Pop JFK, and it features 2 little heart appliques that have lace around them, a little bow in the center here.
Just oodles of lace.
And it's kind of funny, but the way that I had cut out this fake button band in the front, there were polka dots behind the buttons. So I think when we put this down the runway, it didn't have the buttons on it, but it didn't matter because there were white dots there. So nobody would have known.
Yep.
And so now I've added the buttons, but you can't even tell that they're there. You would just think that they're part of the print. Oh, well, whatever. It also has this super cute heart lace on it.
Oh, yeah, that lace is really cute. You put that on quite a few pieces.
I did because it was so cute. And more of that cute little eyelet. I have to say, sourcing orange fabric for a Lolita runway is very difficult, which is why I ended up getting a polka dot because
yeah. And now we have 2 oranges.
So, one of the things about the ice cream shop dress is that when I was sourcing fabric for the Pride runway, that's how I found the fabrics for ice cream shop. It sent me to those oranges, and I was like, what a cute pastel orange. And then for some reason, I didn't use that for the runway.
It was too small.
Oh, I don't know, whatever. Yellow.
Yellow! That one was cute. I did that one too. I loved putting this one together.
So this is called Sweet Pastry JFK. It has so many cute little pastries on it. Oh my gosh. I get hungry every time I see it, and I can't eat none of this food, so that's cool, I guess. It has a cute little sweetheart bodice, and it has a fake button panel. This doesn't come apart. It's sewn down, but it's made to look like you could have unbuttoned it, although you cannot. But the
As
straps.
if it were like a waitress diner uniform.
Cute lace coming out of the sleeves here. This is the same as the ice cream shop lace. Has a cute little belt. This was like the beginning of our belt loop.
Yes.
And then at the bottom, can you hold this up?
Sorry.
The bottom, we have that bow lace from Ice Cream Shop and the bottom of Ice Cream Shop. So a lot of the similar cute lace going on there. Yeah, it does have a really long, and this is 2 parts. This is how long this belt is. I don't know why it's this long.
Well,
I don't know why it's this long either. You gave me pieces and I made them.
if somebody's at the max size, they're still going to have a nice long bow.
No, this is honestly too long for even a long bow. I just realized I know what happened. That's okay.
Are you going to fix it?
No, it's just like this now. Whoever buys this, you get an extra long belt, and that's just, well, that's what you get.
These straps.
I think I had intended for there to be yellow tie straps for haltering.
Oh.
I think they all
go together.
Long belt. That's pretty funny. Oops. This is what happens when you cut out fabric and then forget what each piece is supposed to be, and then you hand it to your bestie to sew instead. So,
Natalie said Betty Spaghetti Belt.
So green is another really hard like fabric to source for Lolita. This is called Elegant Blooming JSK. And if you like green florals, I bought like 4 different green florals for this runway. So there are more green florals. Anybody out there who wants green, this like happy spring green color, there's more. If you want it, you could have that. That could be yours. This guy has a lot of really cute lace details on it. We have a little middle bow here. We have a whole bunch of lace here. There's like different bow lace with different rose lace than the usual lace. And then there's this kind of 3-tier fake bustle thing going on at the bottom where we have the cute rose lace on top and then just tiers of this lovely that looks like arches.
Very pretty.
Yep.
And that goes right in the center panel. And then the rest of it is like that. Oop. Oh no, we are falling.
That's the thing about some of those bodices where the straps come out of it, they fall off the hangers. Or at least your tiny hangers.
These even are tiny hangers. I got new hangers that are like adult sized.
Oh. Oh gosh, this one was so cute.
The Celestial Cutie jumper skirt. And we have this fabric in a lavender color as well that could also be made, which I think would be super cute. And I also did a little organza apron with a little moon applique on the front. So that is also super fun.
This one didn't actually make it into the runway show at KatsuCon because we had a couple of different blues and you made multiple to choose from.
I kind of completely forgot about that, but you're right. We didn't put the Celestial one in, and it has little star lace at the bottom. I'm trying to show off, but it kind of looks blindingly white. I don't know what's going on there. There we go. That was difficult.
Yeah.
It also has some metallic gold in the prints. Like there are little stars in here and some little constellations and some outlining on these planets. It's all in metallic gold. It's really cute.
Yeah. It's real cute. I love this one.
I know a lot of people were asking us at KatsuCon last year about just buying the apron itself, and we haven't really explored that option. But we could. I don't know. You guys let us know. Would you like to be able to purchase little organza aprons from us that have fun little applique thingies with lace?
We could do apple hearts or nothing, or
yeah,
Strawberries.
Cute stuff. Oh yeah, astrology.
Oh, I said strawberries.
Oh, strawberries. Yeah, that would work.
This is the blue JSK that was in the fashion show. It is called Darling Cafe JSK, and it has super cute pastries on it too. I mean, look at them. They are so tasty looking. There's like donuts and little fruit tarts and yum, yum, yum. I know we have enough fabric to do another JSK like this. And I know when I did the face mask, I was only able to make one single face mask.
So Michelle, what is this one suite?
I don't know.
Can we show that to the camera? I want to know what you guys. Whoops, come this way. I want to know what you guys think this suite is because it looks kind of like a hot dog and a peach to me, and I don't very much understand it.
I think
it's about to say that. It looks like a hot dog shoved in a peach.
But I'm sure it's like an actual dessert that I just don't recognize. So I want to know. Like,
it looks like, I don't know what this is now that you're mentioning it.
Or like a pretzel.
It's almost like a macaron and a leaf and a pretzel stick on a square
thing.
Bread?
A square white bread?
I don't know.
I want to know what people's guesses are. Like, what is this pastry?
This?
It's very cute. Like, it's a cute little pastry, but I don't know what it is.
What is it?
I like this green and blue.
I'm not gonna say what I'm thinking because it's bad.
Rachel!
That's hilarious. So this features a nice little front large bow, another one of these fake button bands that we enjoy doing. A little chiffon bow at the top, a little bit of lace, the cute little gold ribbon buttons.
Those ribbon buttons are really cute. And they're actually surprisingly, like, strong.
Yeah, they really hold things down.
For being
and
as
one thing I want to talk about is this ribbon detail that I sewed on here. This ribbon is from like forever ago.
Did this go with Darwin?
No, this was before Darwin. This was pre-Darwin. This was like when we tried to make royal blue wrist cuffs back in like 2013. And that's how old this ribbon is.
It didn't go great.
No, it didn't. And so we gave up on that. But I tried to de-stash a lot of the satin ribbon a couple years ago when we moved into the house, and people didn't want to buy that. So I still have a lot of it, and I pulled it out and I was like, this matches. I'm going to use it. So here is the purple look. It is Classic Pop JSK, which has super cute little heart appliques. They aren't pockets. I guess they could have been pockets. They're a little low to be a pocket. And you can see here, the front has these super huge, humongous white buttons, which are super fun. The little bows. It has a little belt. The super cute heart lace.
That heart lace is good. Yes, that purple. Zerio loves this dress.
Please take her. Super fun. Ice cream shop bottom, of course. We need to use more of this heart lace. I really like this heart lace. This is really fun heart lace. This also has a long belt, but not as long as the other one. I mean, look at this thing.
No, it's pretty long.
It's the same length.
Is it the same length? I don't know how this happened. Oh, Megan's going to go get the other one so we can compare. We're going to should we take them off of the dresses? Why don't we take them off of the dresses and just
Natalie says clamp level ribbons.
You're so right. This is magical girl transformation level. Okay, how do we do this? Wait, let me get the other side.
Ready? Okay. I'm going to start pulling it through.
Okay, pull it through. Here we go. But wait, there's more. Order now and receive an even longer belt.
No, you won't. You just get the one that's here.
No, they're the same. They're the same long.
Oh, no, wait. The white one's longer. The white one's longer. The white one is 2 inches longer.
Or I didn't pull them very evenly. I don't know. It's not that much different.
I have no clue why these belts are so long.
Both of those. Well, no, this one doesn't have the little buttons there to do halters. I don't know what you were thinking.
I don't know what I was thinking. I have no clue. I don't know. All right.
Amazing.
It's like long belts, like long belts.
So, the Pride Runway, we took a lot of inspiration from 50s fashion pattern books, really, because that's what I could find as far as fashion plates go. And I kind of just used bodices and then put a Lolita skirt on them, so they weren't like classically circle skirts or whatever. But I think it came out really cute. We were going definitely for that diner vibe, and I think we hit diner vibe.
Diner vibe for sure.
So the next couple, I'm actually wearing one of our sparkly sea jumper skirts that we have. So let me pull up some of the other colors.
If you step
Yeah,
all the way
this
back,
one comes in good colors.
Here's one. Here's another. I am wearing coral pink. The mint is seafoam mint, and the blue
is blue sea. Sax
blue sea.
I
Okay.
can't read Michelle's handwriting.
And each one has 2 lines of ribbon at the bottom.
Can you get it
around
closer? There, you can see Meghan's better.
Okay, so the Saks has a periwinkle accent color. The mint has a lavender color, and then the pink has a Saks color, which you can see. How do mirrors work?
Michelle,
here?
we can show the one that
That's
you're not
true.
wearing.
We can show the one that I'm not wearing. Let's go do that.
Oh, there's multiple pink ones floating around.
Yeah, and that's why I'm wearing one of them. So the pink has Saks details on it.
This is all glittery, is it not?
It is. It is.
So.
All these little rings of bubbles are iridescent glitter. So it is a glitter print. Very hard to find these days.
And I can say that it is washable because I made a mask for myself that I wear to work all the time. And the glitter still.
That's really good to know.
Yeah, and you know, I'm washing my mask way more than I would be this jumper skirt. So I wouldn't wear it as often.
Yeah, I mean, you've been wearing it, what, 2 or 3 times a month for months?
Yeah.
And we just throw it in the washer on cold and then air dry.
It's cute.
So those are those. Ew. I made those in the middle of the quarantine. I think while I was making masks, I fulfilled a bunch of orders and I was like, I need a break. And so I just threw together 6 dresses. I had 2 of each color. They're all size 1, so I'm very sorry if that like doesn't fit or anything. And we got the fabric at the same time as we got the Pride Runway fabric. So I have no clue if it's in print still. For Japanese import fabrics, we're really not going to order more until shipping stops being crazy.
Shipping has been bad, and import fees.
Yeah. So Megan's brought up some of our accessories that we have for sale online because we have so many bear ears. And if you are attending a certain online convention that has to do with bears, maybe you might want some bear ears.
That is next weekend.
It is. And if you order by Sunday, I can probably get them to you in the mail. The only reason I'm cutting it off at Sunday, I am getting my 2nd dose vaccination next Monday, and I may be out of commission. So even though I could totally pack up orders, I might not be able to do that. So yeah.
Yeah. But
Sunday.
Also, mail has been really slow. If you've seen the saga of Michelle sending me ice cream shop bodices, they sat in DC for 9 days. For no reason.
Yes, so there are no guarantees on bear ears getting there in time, but we did want to mention it.
Oh my gosh, we have so many colors.
Yeah, I have a little rose brown with wine, and here's a cream with Saks, and a pink with lavender, and a brown with red, and an ivory with red, and a brown with brown. So many bears. You could be such a bear.
The biggest bear.
Oh, there's a little gray one. Look, there's a little gray one.
This one's ivory and pink.
I love your celestial bear, Megan, as would be the theme of the weekend.
Oh, that's true.
Okay.
Okay, bears are done.
Bears. Woohoo. So y'all know what this is, which means you know that our big thing is coming up, is that we are going to have a fun addition to the Rainbow family. But let's talk about Ice Cream Shop really quickly, because why not?
Why not?
So Ice Cream Shop was a dress where I found the fabric searching for the Pride line, like I had mentioned before. And one of the things that drew me to this collection of fabric is that they had really pretty oranges. And you don't find pretty oranges in Lolita. And they also had decent greens, which is another thing that you don't find. So it was kind of like a lot of elements that just came together. And I came up with this idea of a vertical rainbow because I don't know, I'm hella gay and rainbows.
Yeah.
But basically what happened was I made a little sketch in my little sketchbook, and I was like, well, I'm going to make this eventually. And I said, I'm going to make myself this dress. So this first sample is mine. This is my dress. And
she just said, look at this thing I made.
I didn't think people were going to like it. Like, I thought I was just going to make myself this rainbow disaster. And I didn't think other people were going to be like, oh my God, I need that. So when people were like, oh my God, I need that, I was like, you want this? You want this crazy thing? Are you sure about that? You want 20 scallops? Who wants 20 scallops?
The person who doesn't have to pay 20 scallops.
I know. That's very true. I mean, I was crazy when I knew I was going to make 20 scallops on a dress. You have to be insane if you say, oh, you know what I'm going to do today? I'm going to make 20 scallops on a dress. That's what I'm going to do. And like, I'm not a quilter. So the fact that we basically have to quilt the entire skirt panels together, I mean, look at them. They're all sewn. All of them.
They're sewn.
Each little one. Each has a seam.
It has a seam.
This takes so much time.
So the seams, I sew over each one 4 times. I sew the lace on. I sew the next piece of fabric on. I serge it, and then I top stitch it.
Crazy.
Crazy.
And this is one thing about the sample that y'all don't know, but I actually top stitched both sides of the seam. And so when we started making them for y'all, we were like, no, we're not doing that. So
what possessed you? What possessed you?
I don't know. I just thought it'd be really cute if like all the seams look totally open on the inside, because people are totally going to care about that. They're not.
Oh.
But you know, mine is like that. So mine is special. It's mine. I'm keeping it.
Well, yours is also special because you originally gave yourself belt loops that came up to like your armpit.
This is also true. So originally the belt loops were made to fit the entire width of the belt. But I feel like for everyone that isn't me, that means it would have come up to like here. It would have been like mid titty on some people. So,
well, and then the design evolved to have the belt do the candy shape thing where it pinches in and comes back out.
Yeah. So the reason there is that pinch is because it looks like a candy wrapper, and that's super cute. So the only thing I need to do for my dress now is attach the mini bows, because the first round of orders we did, we had a customer who asked to have mini bows at the end of each thing. And I was like, sure, why not? That's fine. And then it was pretty crazy. But then I was like, wow, I love this. And then apparently everything else.
The addition of the mini bows was like extra perfect.
Okay, so I think I've talked enough about this rainbow design, so why don't we move to our next rainbow design?
All right, let's bring out those those extra new. Heh? Heh.
Towards the thing, and then people will be able to see it because we didn't put the camera up as high.
I know. Can you guys see the whole thing? Should we move the camera down? Let's move the camera down. What?
Dun, dun, dun.
Okay. Yes, I see.
Oh, it's
Just tilt it down.
yeah.
There you go.
No.
Megan, hold it. Oh no.
You got it? Is that good?
Mhm.
That's good.
That's good. Yeah, we want it closer. So this one is rows of horizontal stripe ruffles made out of the stripe fabric from the ice cream shop. And
So we wanted to give you the stripe design so that we could use more of our stripe fabric, also because it's super cute.
Everyone's saying it looks like.
So technically, you could have the ice cream shop jumper skirt made with the stripes, but I thought it might be a little crazy. I haven't put one together yet, but I feel like I might just to see what happens. But I knew that if I wanted to show off the stripes really well, it would probably be better to break it up in between with a little bit of not crazy. So we went with a totally solid fabric instead of the polka dot. And the other thing I wanted to make sure you guys could do, this is the skirt, and this is the same apron top from Ice Cream Shop. And I wanted to make sure they were interchangeable so that if you did get both skirts, you could use your apron top for both.
Or you can get the apron top in 2 different colors and get 2 skirts, and it's all mix matchy.
Yeah, mix match. Mix and match.
Yep.
So that's one of the fun times right there. I'm going to go get the jumper skirt.
Yes, please do. So the good thing, we found matching, very close matching solid fabrics. And so the customizable section on this color-wise is with a solid fabric in between and on the background of the skirt.
So one of the things that we thought of for naming this particular rainbow sister is that the rows of ruffles create a frothy feeling, which I thought was like a milkshake. Which is why this one is the milkshake shop. Yay! And I want to show you guys the bodice here.
Oh, the bodice is very good.
So the bodice, you guys can pick out whatever stripe color you want at the top. You can do a more coordinating color, or you can pick something like an accent. For the bow, this middle bow here, it's the same bow as what is in Ice Cream Shop. So you can choose to have a bow made from the solid color or any of the other colors. And then there are 4 mini bows. It's the same exact mini bows that we're putting at the bottom of Ice Cream Shop. So you could pick 4 completely different colors or, you know, whatever. And there's also 2 of the mini bows on the straps. So when you're wearing it, they show up here.
Yeah, and I like how this one is contrast colors, but you could easily do a coordinating color. Just whichever is more suited to you.
The only main difference between the two, this is a true circle skirt. It is a gourd skirt. It is not a rectangle skirt, so it is not gathered a lot at the waist. And because of that, the dress form here just has one A-line petticoat. A lot of the time when we take photos of our dresses, we'll put 2 like mild cupcake petticoats on there to give it some nice volume. And with Ice Cream Shop, you can definitely do that because it is the traditional rectangle skirt. But with
it's a box pleated rectangle skirt.
Yeah, and if you try to do that with these, it looks really weird. So 1 petticoat, that's all.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we've noticed too with the fabric with the ruffles, they hold the skirt pretty stiff, so you don't really need much more than the one petticoat.
The main thing about the one petticoat, this dress has a ton of fabric on it, and that's the one other big difference is it's heavier. Um, but the solid fabric that we are using is a very lightweight cotton, and I did that to hopefully offset how heavy it is, because this is a lot of ruffle that is just lining this thing. And I'm getting an arm workout holding this guy up here. I'm gonna hand it over to Megan.
I have cotton dresses that are cotton lined, and I think this is still lighter than those.
I mean, it's not the heaviest dress. I will say those Pride Line ox cotton dresses are still heavier than this guy. But you can see the bottom has the same ice cream shop lace. The top lace is also that bottom lace. It's the same. And then in the seam, the bodice seams, we have the same as ice cream shop. And then here on the button band is the same lace that is on the top of the apron top. So I didn't use any lace that was terribly different. I didn't want to add anything. I didn't use the bow lace that is on the top of ice cream shop. That's the one lace I did not use on this guy. Oh, so the other thing too, Megan's kind of pointing out, you can choose to have an ascending rainbow or a descending rainbow. So here I have kind of made them opposite. And if you can't choose, you could also choose to let us choose, and we'll just slap it on however we want. But for these, I did put the purple up top and go down to pink, and here the pink is at the top and the purple's at the bottom. And I felt like that would just make it look a little nicer. As you're going up, you see that light pink already, so it almost fades into itself.
Right, with that. And now, that being said, if you picked a different bodice color and you wanted to start with the blue, we could do the rainbow with starting with the blue to kind of fade in that way. So whatever works best for, your color combo.
Yeah, that is very true about those. So you guys are probably wondering, when can you order these guys? So they are going to be our Ursa Major release, but because we have amazing Patreons, you guys are going to get access to this on Friday. This upcoming Friday. Woohoo! Rachel, what time is it going up?
I set the post to go up at noon on Friday, but it's in the same way we did the ice cream shop, where you just submit a Google form and then we'll reach out to you with all of your options and send you a PayPal link after that.
Yeah, so everyone who is on Patreon, you don't have to go through our site. You don't have to sweat through any of that nonsense. All you do is you see the link when it goes up at noon on Friday, and then you submit your order. And don't sweat about it. I know last time we had a couple of people enter the form in a couple times. It is going to take us a little bit to get through them and to contact you guys back. And then if you need a payment plan, that is totally okay. We can set that up for you through PayPal. We would just have you pay whatever increment you want. Pretty much it's up to you.
And can people see how many can the people who are on your Patreon see how many other people are on your Patreon?
I don't know, can they?
There's a button at the bottom that says how many patrons we have.
Okay.
I think currently we have 15. Not sure.
Okay. I wasn't sure if you guys were going to tell them how many dress slots you were opening up versus how many people were there, so that they could get an idea about whether or not they needed.
We will even be releasing this for Ursa Major.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, this one it's going to be pretty limited, since we are in the middle of still doing the ice cream shop orders we have. We had originally expected to get Japan orders coming in, And now that that's being pushed back because of coronavirus stuff, we are going to be able to take more slots for the milkshake shop release.
Mm-hmm. So I think we have 15 planned. Uh-oh, you're frozen again. Yeah. So while they mess with this, we had planned to open 15 slots for Milkshake Shop. If you're a patron, you get this early access, and you don't have to sweat it. You have a whole week to submit your Google Doc, and we'll be in touch with you. After that, we will be opening up on our store Envy for Ursa Major the following Friday, with however many slots we have left over after the patrons have claimed their spots. And just about as soon as we're done with this live stream, I will be putting the coming soon links up on our store Envy with these, so you can get a closer look at the shots of the dress and nice lighting and just details and lace and all of the fun goodies about it. We will be putting some of the pictures up on Discord for all the patrons. But definitely you can take a look at the shop if you're not a patron yet and you're considering to get this dress.
Yeah, and I see Natalie says, I like the head bow. I'm actually wearing the matching head bow for Milkshake Shop on my head. I don't know.
It's hard to see.
And
yeah.
Here. This, do you want me to take it off of you and show them? Okay. So this is actually the matching bow, and it has the solid fabric and then the stripe. Mm-hmm. Sorry, mirrors are difficult.
We're mirror challenged over here.
We are.
Oops.
And then I don't know if you guys saw this one sitting on the dress form, but this is actually one of the ice cream shop ones. And this is one of the ice cream shop detachable pins that's been pinned onto it, to give it a double bow.
Yeah, no, it's very cute. It looks good. And actually that gives people more style options for themselves if they're thinking about ordering more pin-on bows in contrasting colors to pair with their ice cream shop or milkshake shop.
Mm-hmm. So with the JSK, the only other main difference, it doesn't have those belt loops. It doesn't have a belt. For the one that I put up, I am going to add waist ties to it in the same color as the solid color over here. Just because adding more stripe to it at the top didn't make a lot of sense to me. Mm-hmm. But if people want a belt, we could omit this last bow here and put in the belt. That is something that we could do as well.
Yep. So as is, the JSK has no belt loops. So you could order an extra belt for your JSK if you wanted to, but just know that it wouldn't have the belt loops to go through. Unless you
could always have us, customize it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want me to unbutton this so they can see just the skirt?
Yeah. Let's take off the apron top. We'll use this guy.
Let me unbutton it in the back.
Yeah, this was such a good idea. There's little buttons on the inside of the waistband and buttonholes in the apron top. So you just pop, 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 and it's in the perfect spot every time.
Yeah, and so the skirt top is just like the ice cream shop one, where you have the flat panel in the front. I'm going to pull this down a little bit, and then the rest of it is shirring. So the majority of it is elastic that you can kind of see down here.
Except for this little spot
where for when you eat too many pastries in your Lolita.
Yeah. honestly, I'm really loving the 3 channels of elastic because it is super comfortable that way. I know a lot of other brands will make their skirt waistbands with like the one chunky elastic, and that just does not feel nice.
That's what
I
I've
have it.
done for the back section of all of the classic skirts that we showed earlier, is that one piece, but it's only in the back. It's mostly a flat panel, so it's not
Yeah.
as tense as a full one chunky wide piece.
Well, and you also, those waistbands are only like this thick. They're
Oh,
not like this thick, because I'm talking about the elastic that's like 2, 1.5
yeah.
inch,
Mine are about an
like
inch.
big old honking elastic.
Mm-hmm.
Did anyone have any questions about any of our pieces that are online or anything about how we do stuff? And I guess for how we do stuff, we do have an interview coming up. Do you want to talk
Mm-hmm.
about that, Rachel?
Yeah, certainly. So on Sunday at 2 p.m. Pacific time, 5 p.m. Eastern time, we are going to be participating in the Bay Area K's Backpack series where they interview designers. So we are going to participate in that and streaming in, and they're going to be asking us a bunch of questions about how we met and how we got into Lolita and just lots of fun things about our brand and our design process. And so we will link to the Bay Area K's website and to their Twitch, but they also will have the interview up on their YouTube channel after the live Twitch stream is over. So there'll be many chances to watch it if you can't watch it live.
The only other thing I wanted to add about the whole rainbow series and customizable stuff that we've been doing, the fabric is discontinued, and we did buy a lot of the last bolts that the manufacturer had. With that being said, I have been able to locate many of the popular colors like cotton candy and bubblegum and blueberry and grape. So I was able to get a little more of that from little small business quilt shops. So, great times us supporting other small businesses.
And some of those small businesses
But
have been fantastic about sending us everything they have or letting us know if, their stock numbers were wrong online. Like, they've been really good.
yeah, they've been absolutely amazing helping to assist us. And a lot of them they're quilting shops. So they think, oh, is it okay if we send you this stuff in half yard increments? And I'm like, yes, please.
Happy
Oh,
to
and here's Mia.
Oh,
Sweet Mia. I know you guys have seen Crush in our live streams before, but this is my orange cat, not Rachel's orange cat. Megan's orange cat, never mind. So basically what I was getting at about the fabric being discontinued, eventually we are going to run out. We are not going to run out anytime soon, but it will come to an end eventually, which is sad. But
Yep.
if you guys are really enjoying our rainbow things, we will definitely make sure to keep a lookout on other fabric series that we can find that would be a good substitute. I know this manufacturer has put out a heart-shaped dot that I think would be really good as a rainbow series. It has a good orange, it has a good green, so it has good everything else too.
Yeah,
So I think that might be
use more of that heart rate.
Our next rainbow thing. But for the time being, we want to sew through a lot of the bolts that we did get from this series. So I hope you guys really like this. Thank you so much for watching.
Thank you. Thank you. And I guess next thing we'll see you all for the backpack on Sunday if you decide to hang out. And then we'll be kind of hanging out and chatting on the Bay Area K's Discord server for Ursa Major. So if you want to chat with us there, then go right ahead.
Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. I hope you liked our announcement, and please let us know in the comments on our Instagram, on our Facebook, wherever, what you'd like to see from us more. If there's something that we showed you today that, you know, we just had a lot of one-offs that we showed you. If you want to see any of those items again or something similar to that, please let us know. We'd love to hear your opinions and your comments about what you like.
Okay. Yes, thank you. Good night. Have a nice evening. Oh, all right. Hearts.
Okay.